Hello Madden Nation, Gibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Madden, aka the latest show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden NFL 12 football. Kicking off with a bang here, fellas. PremiumMadden.com. Check us out. All our latest guides and our custom defensive guide just came out this week. Check us out there. Show 159. Today we're going to talk all about a man beater, and we're going to talk about it from the Cleveland Browns formation, the gun tight doubles on. My opinion, and this has been within the past week or so, it changes, but my opinion is the gun tight doubles on is hands down the best compressed gun set in the game. My opinion. And a lot of it has to do with just the overall combination of plays that you get, as well as the bench play, which I think is also great, which was yesterday's show 158. Couple things, guys. I want you to email me, sgibbs7@gmail.com. Tell me what you're thinking. Say, Gibbs, you're horrible. Or, Gibbs, I love what you're doing. The show stinks. I love the show. Let me know what you think, and we'll get your game to where it needs to be. Follow me on Twitter if you want, if you have questions, at sgibbs7. You know, guys always there, always interactive. You catch us there for our live streams and when we host Twim every week. And of course, Pat's Giants, Pat's going to win. I mean, it's not going to be game of the week style. PremiumMadden.com. Check us out there. All of our guides that we have created this year just came out. The defensive custom playbook. You get our seminars there where you get the one-on-one lab session with myself and Farrell. So a lot of good stuff going on there. But today is a man beater. And while this play, it's not as good as it once was, but I say this all the time, it's still as good once as it ever will be. So let's talk about it today. We're going to get our zoomy zoom on. It is the wide receiver cross from the gun tight doubles on formation. And let's take a look at it here. So we'll call a two-man under, gun tight doubles on. The play here is called wide receiver cross. And the first route we want to take a look at is Massaqua's route here. It's a wheel route. He breaks to the sideline and then he cuts upfield. As you can see, that destroys man-to-man coverage. Absolutely destroys man-to-man coverage. Now your next route that I'd like to take a look at is the triangle route. So as you can see, triangle is a nice drag. It gets open underneath. Now what happens though is the X route by our tight end, he just kind of seems to cause traffic. So what I like to do is either put him on a slant out or put him on a drag. So here we'll put him on a slant out and watch this play. You can hit the halfback out of the backfield. We'll go and check that out here. So here's the play. As you can see, opens up the flat route as well as that tight end route, that slant against man-to-man. It will be open, but it's very effective play. So let's take a look at that again. So if you just left it like so, check this out. So the X route, boom, flat route over there. But the X route will be a little bit more open. I like to place, personally, I like to place them on a curl route, so that you have a couple different man beaters here. You have the far left, the curl route. You also have the drag underneath, which is, I love the drag underneath. Very effective route. As you can see, almost housed it. Let's take a look at that again. It's just a simple mesh underneath between the tight end and the underneath receiver. But that route overall is just a very good route. So you also have the curl. What I like too about this combo here with the drag, the curl, and then we have a deep post over the top. I mean, you can also block the halfback for protection purposes. But here you have the drag, the curl, and then you also have over the top, you have a very nice deep post, which with a big receiver like there with little, that stresses a lot on the defense. So say the defense is blitzing you. So here we got a blitz coming. It's man-to-man. What you're going to find in this man-to-man is that you block halfback for protection purposes. What you're going to find is that every single one of these routes really stresses the defense. We'll show you Massaquoi here. So the pressure comes. You have that cut up field. So that to really defend that, you need a couple things: a user defender or you need a purple route there. So that's the first progression. Obviously, then you have the blitz here. Block the halfback. Watson on a drag. A curl. So then you have the curl. There you have the drag. Completed pass. Another option that you have too is this. You place triangle on the curl. One thing I don't like about that is that the X and square receiver kind of run into each other. See that? I mean, it could be worse. I mean, I guess it could be worse. But so say again. Here's the blitz coming. Blitz is coming. We have our protection lined up. What I like about this play is the over-the-top route. It really puts stress on that defense. That's a very tough play for a click-on user of that defender. It's a tough throw. It's a tough route, but overall, it does a great job. As you can see, you got the drag, the curl, and then a deep post. You also have that wheel route. Look at that wheel route against man-to-man. That wheel route against man-to-man is just destroys man-to-man coverage. You really need to play zone in that situation. A couple of other options you can have is double curls from this play. Hit the flat, as you can see, boom. Run that again, check it out. Double curls. Sit the curls down. As you can see, very effective against man-to-man coverage. Let me also key in on something else here. You can take mass squat, little motion, try and get them out wide. But overall, this is just a great play. A lot of things you can do with it. I mean, this is a play that people have, has been one of the best plays in the game for a very long time. Wide receiver cross. It's just the balance of it with the double wheel routes. You have the double mesh patterns over the middle of the field. While the man-to-man coverage is a little bit better this year, it's still It's still very effective in terms of attacking man coverage. The wheel route by the halfback is probably your number one option against any type of blitz that you'd see. In that area, go boom. Hillis making big plays. Obviously you got the mesh. Let them Gilgamesh over the middle of the field. Watson. Sometimes that man defender gets underneath there, so sometimes I think, well, the double drags might be better. I mean, I don't really know. Because you see how sometimes Watson, he gets like that speed burst on the drag? Check that out. So check this out. I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes this happens. Watch this. It's like a deliberate drag. It's like a weird drag. It's deliberate, like, meh, meh, and then go. Right? I don't know. Sometimes you get that, and then sometimes you don't. So try it again, right? Drag, meh. See, he didn't get it that time. I mean, I'm not saying that drag's not better, but when he does that, like, pause, deliberate drag, I love that. I probably like that a bazillion times better. But as you can see, those meshes work pretty well off each other. This angled route by Watson sometimes can cause a problem for you because sometimes the man defender will be underneath that route. Like the man defender will cut underneath it, and that's when it gives you a problem. But it's actually been working pretty well here. Maybe because it's a linebacker, a slower linebacker. Let me put a speed package on the field. Let's see if that does anything different. So we'll go speed. We'll go speed. 2-man under speed, and tight doubles on. Wide receiver cross. Where are you? Here we go. So let's see if that does anything different. The X underneath. See, that right there was what happens. They run into each other. Check it out. Like the offensive receivers run into each other. Like right. I mean, he ran into him to free him up, but then see how the defender gets underneath that route. Can't like that, right? Try that again. Try that again. Try that again. See, but. See, I don't know. The timing of the routes I guess because they're closer together. Like wide receiver cross are a little farther apart, so you don't want to snap throw that. I feel like that's just a dangerous throw. I guess maybe you would want to drag Watson as well, so you have double drags. I think that might be the better option. Double drags. So you take Watson off that angle route, and then you just have the Gilgamesh. There's that one I was talking about. It just destroys man coverage. Check this out. When you get this, you're so happy because look at this. Boop! He just destroyed it. Like, ate it alive. Like, not even fair how bad he ate it. Love the slant out because you get the man switch offs. See that? See how you get that man switch off? Gotta like that. So we'll try that one more time. You slant out X, you slant out Watson, and you get the man switch off here on the tight end, which is a lot of congestion. But overall, there's a lot of things you can do with this play. There's a lot of good routes that you like from this play that you can build a pretty effective offense around. So we recommend that. Check it out. And this is show 159. Tomorrow we'll be back to show the base play from this offensive scheme. Show 159 is in the books. We'll see you for 160. As always, guys, we are changing the Madden community, and we are doing it one snap at a time.